so this is going to be my March favorite. All of the things I'm about to mention are either my favorites, and I think I have one unfavorite for this month. I'm gonna start off with hair care. The first product is from Paul Mitchell. It's the Extra Body Daily Boost Root Lifter. This is what the bottle looks like, and it comes with a protective cover so that way you can't spray it when you don't want to. On damp hair, you lift up the crown of your hair. At least that's what I do. I spray about 4 to 5 pumps around the crown of my head. The directions on the bottle don't tell you to mix it in, but I like to take my hair and kind of like tousle it around. This has a nice refreshing peppermint smell to it. Not that that really matters, but I like it when hair care products at least smell good. After I get out of the shower and after I'm done brushing through my hair, I like to lift up my hair around this part, and then I spray into the roots, mix it in, and then throughout the day I really do see a difference. I have naturally flat, straight hair, and it's really hard for me to get a lift with my fine hair. I think this was around $14 at Target. It comes with 8.5 ounces, and I think it's so totally worth it. If you find that it's hard for your hair to get that extra oomph of volume, I highly recommend that you check this out. And even if you don't care for the Paul Mitchell line, I know that there's tons of others root lifters from different drugstore brands. On a whim, I just happened to get it, and I'm really pleasantly surprised at how well it works for me. Also to mention that I don't notice my hair falling flat throughout the day when I use that product. My other hair care product this month is my wet brush. I think I mentioned buying this around the same time that I bought the Paul Mitchell stuff. Though I have been using it since I bought it a couple months ago, notice how much I loved it until I'd switched back to using a paddle brush. I had just got out of the shower and I couldn't find my brush, so I went to the bathroom and used my sister's paddle brush. I did not realize how well this worked until I switched back to using an old hard stiff brush. I highly suggest you go try it out. I believe they even sell wet brush at Target, although I got mine from Sally's Beauty Supply. I always like to brush my hair when it's damp just because I don't feel like dealing with the tangles after it's already dried. This brush is meant for brushing out your wet hair. It can still be used for dry hair, of course. I have 2 lip balm favorites this month. This one is widely known. This is the Carmex Original Lip Tube. As many times as I've gone to the store and seen Carmex, I've never actually bought it. One day I was out with my best friend and I didn't have a lip balm, so she told me to use this because she had it in her purse. I was so surprised at how smoothly it felt on the lips. It looks a little bit glossy at first, but after a while it sinks into your lips and your lips really do feel smooth afterwards. The only downside for some people is that it has that medicated smell or taste, but that honestly doesn't bother me. I look forward to the texture more than anything. Not to mention that this product is extremely affordable. I got a pack of 3 for less than $3. Now this one is a handmade beeswax lip balm from the brand Trawden Soap Kitchen. If I can find the link online, I'll leave it in the description box. Danielle sent me this in our makeup swap package. I did actually film an unboxing video. It's a chit-chat video. So if you're interested in watching that unboxing, I will link that in the description box as well. She sent me 2 of the Trawden Soap Kitchen lip balms, but this one has been my current obsession. This is the Naked Bunny, which means it's fragrance free. It doesn't have any color or anything, which is really nice. I love no-brainer lip balms. Most of the time, I gravitate towards the clear lip balms just because throughout the day I don't want to have to look in a mirror while applying it. This is so buttery soft. Needless to say, it's extremely moisturizing and I have been loving this. I have a few lip product favorites all this month, but it is all from the same brand. Danielle also sent me a bunch of the Tanya Burr lip glosses, and these have been my absolute favorite ever since she sent them to me. That I've been wearing the most is this one called Heart Skipped a Beat. It's the only one out of the 6 that I own that has glitter flecks in it, but I love the fact that you cannot feel them on the lips. I'm also wearing one on the lips right now. It's in the shade Aurora, which is a really pretty dusty rose. This is just 4 out of the 6 that I own. This one's in Heart Skipped a Beat. This one's in Picnic in the Park. This one's in First Date, and then this one is the one that's on my lips called Aurora. It applies on smoothly on the lips. It comes with like a double-sided applicator, like sponge applicator. They're extremely shiny. They're extremely moisturizing. They have pigment to them. Some are more pigmented than others, but that's fine with me. They have a very comfortable gel-like texture. My lip gloss collection has grown tenfold since just a few months ago, and these are definitely my favorite picks out of the bunch. Now the last favorite that I have is a book favorite. I actually just finished reading this book about a week ago. This is Switched from Amanda Hawking. I'll go ahead and show you the front cover art here. If you're not really into fantasy fiction type novels, unfortunately you probably won't like this, but I'm actually quite a big fan of the fantasy fiction type thing. So the name of this book is called Switched, and it's the first out of a trilogy. I know this is going to sound weird, but basically it's about a girl who's a troll. She was switched at birth with a human baby, and she grew up thinking that she was part of this family. Her mom tried to kill her when she was 6 years old, and I feel like this is definitely a young adult book. Not a lot of older adults are really going to enjoy this, I don't think. It's definitely worth looking into. I'm sure you can find excerpts of the book online to see if you like the writing style and whatnot. Anyway, I like this book. It's extremely relatable for me, as weird as that sounds. I'm reading the second book called Torn now. I actually just got that the other day and I'm on page like 130 something. But if any of what I'm saying appeals to you at all, I definitely suggest just go to your local bookstore, do some online researching, and look this book up. Now, for the first time in months, I actually do have an unfavorite. I can't remember the last time I did have an unfavorite. It's funny enough because this is one of my finished 7 by Summer products. This is the Simple Pleasures Candy Apple Body Lotion, and I told myself I wanted to completely use this up by the beginning of summer. I've been working on it since March 20th, which was the official first day of spring, and I vowed to finish 7 products by the beginning of summer. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the description box. I got back into using this because I had stopped using it for a while, and now I remember why I don't like it. This lotion is actually a thicker consistency than what I originally said it was, but it's not as thick as my body butters, of course, but it's actually a thicker consistency than regular lotion. I remember now that the problem that I had with this is when you put it on your legs, it's like a workout to try and mix it and let it sink into the skin. It turns like a white color and it sits on top of your skin for what seems like forever. It takes a really long time to sink into your skin, and therefore it feels sticky and tacky for a little bit. The scent is the only thing about this product that I actually really like. They nailed the candy apple scent, I think, for being a really cheap body lotion. I think this can be found at drugstores for like $2. The formula of this is not my favorite. If it was a good lotion, you wouldn't have to work so hard to try and get the product mixed into your skin. So thank you so much for watching my March favorites video. I really appreciate it, and hopefully you'll stick around for more videos to come. Bye!